Shalom Israel, Shalom. Yahawah from the sons of Israel. Come back with a new lesson. I want to give, of course, all honor and glory to Yahawah, Hasham, Yahawashi, Hasham, Qadash, Barakatha, Yahawah, Barakatha, Yahawashi, Barakatha, Yahawah, Barakatha, Yahawashi, Barakatha, Yahawah, Barakatha, Yahawashi. Called halalyum, Yahawah, Hasham, Yahawashi, Hasham, Qadash. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the hopeful elect of Israel, who pushing this truth and diligence and sincerity and truth, man. Putting their lives on the line, man, who forsaking everything to push this truth and diligence and sincerity, man. And to the aqua who listen and learn, man, to say shalom. Okay, this lesson will be about spirit versus flesh, man. Okay, because you need to, first of all, you need to understand two things, man. That our spirit is want to do the righteous things, we want to follow statutes commandments of Yahawah, Hasham, Yahawashi. But our flesh, okay, our chain of darkness, doesn't want to do it, man. They want the flesh want to go after the lust, want to do fornication, adultery, okay, idolatry, okay, all these things, all this wickedness, okay. If you like, for an example, man, you slept with you made spiritual adultery, man, okay, which means salakia. Now salakia. For example, you made physical adultery, so sleeping with your ex-wife, man, and she's a wicked woman, and she hits you up again like, hey, can we do it again, man? So good, you know, and you feel already weak and like dirty because you did it, you know. And then salakia, and then fucking scoffer, man, salakia, and then your flesh want to do it again, man, but your spirit want to do like, nah, man, I won't do it again. I repent for that, so I won't do it again, okay? Because I don't want to fall in the lust of the flesh, man, okay? We want to depart from the lust of the flesh and don't want to walk. We want to walk in spirit, okay? And we'll live by faith, man, okay? And don't want to go after this lust of the flesh. We want to depart from that shit. It's like my language right now. We want to depart from that. We want to resist it, okay? Because the flesh and the spirit are two contrary things. They can't walk together, man. They're always fighting against each other, okay? And Lord willing, man, Yahawah Hasham Yahawashi gives you the strength and the guidance that your flesh wins over your flesh, man. Spirit wins against your flesh, okay? So the lesson will be spirit versus flesh. So first I want to get this the book of Jude chapter 1 verse 6 where it says, man, chain of darkness, okay? It's the book of Jude chapter 1 verse 6, and it says, and the angels which kept not the first estate. So the elect, man, because they didn't keep the first estate, okay, but left their own habitation, he has reserved an everlasting chain under darkness. So because the elect, man, Lord willing, we all have this number, man, because you can say like the nation of Israel didn't keep the first estate, okay, because we didn't hearken unto the law, statutes, commands of Yahawah Hasham Yahawashi. We're in this chain of darkness right now, okay? And this is why it's cursed upon us, okay? Salakia. An everlasting chain under darkness unto the judgment of the great day. Till Yahawah Hasham Yahawashi, our Lord and Savior Yahawashi, Hamashiach comes back, man, and gonna judge everything. Till this day, we're gonna stay in this chain of darkness, okay? And that day, everything we're gonna be judged, and we'll get the precept for that real quick. The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12, verse 14, man. And it says, for the Most High shall bring every work into judgment, with every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil. Everything gonna be judged, every little thing, man, okay? In the day of judgment will be Yahawah, man. He's gonna come back and destroy things, man. Okay, this is why we're going out on the highways and hedges to preach, to warn our nation and to show the heathen nation the upcoming judgment, okay? So now we go to the book of Galatians, chapter 5, verse 16, man. We're in the chain of darkness, okay? This is why we're going off. This is why we're doing these wicked things, okay? Because we're in this chain under darkness. Because our chain of darkness, our so-called body, man, want to do the wicked stuff, okay? And our spirit want to do the righteous stuff. He doesn't want to go off, man. He doesn't want to go back to Salaki, to these other philosophies, man, to Islam, to Christianity, okay? This is the flesh, man, but our spirit doesn't want to do it, okay? So it's the book of Galatians chapter 5 verse 16, and it says, "This I say then, walk in the spirit, and ye shall not fulfill the lust of the flesh." So we need to follow the statutes, law, statutes, commandments of Yahawah, Hasham, Yahawashi, because one of the things, Salakia, one of the fruits of the spirit is love. And we know what love is, man. I will get it still. I will get it real quick, okay? It's the book of John, chapter 14, verse 15. "If you love me, keep my commandments." This says Yahawashi, man. So the love is, man, follow the statutes, commandments, man. Okay? And we shouldn't love only through deeds, and through the tongue, man. We need to love through our deeds, man. This is said in 1 John chapter 3 verse 16 till 18, man. Where with our brethren, okay, we need to love in actions. This is why it says, "Follow my. If you love me, keep my commandments," because it's an action, man. Okay, we need to follow the statutes, commandments, best of our ability, because this is the love of Yahawashi. Okay, so we need to follow the statutes, commandments, that we walk in the spirit, not in the flesh. Okay, verse 17. For the flesh lusteth against the spirit. So the flesh goes against the spirit, and the spirit against the flesh. Like I said, man, these are two contrary things, man. Flesh and spirit. Flesh goes against spirit, spirit goes against flesh, man. Okay? It's like, for an example, you got cat and dog, man, inside of you, and they're fighting all the time. Okay? And the spirit goes against the flesh. And these are contrary the one to the other. Okay? So that ye cannot do the things that ye would. So you can't do the things that you want to do, okay? Because your flesh want to do the wicked stuff, your spirit want to do the good, the righteous stuff, okay? So this flesh want to go to the wicked harlots again, and your spirit want to stay away from all of that, man. Want to be in this truth, man. Be in this law, statutes, commandments, okay? Verse 18. "But if ye be led of the spirit, ye are under the law, not under the law." Okay, verse 19. "Now the works of the flesh are manifest, which are these: adultery." There is spiritual and physical adultery. Okay, spiritual adultery is that you go into the other philosophies again. If you go back into Islam or Christianity, like for an example, your grandma's coming all the time and saying like, "Can you come again with us to the church?" And you're like, "Nah, man." Or you're wicked as mine. So your flesh, man, is saying like, "Go once, it doesn't matter, man." Okay? So Salakia. So flesh want to do the wicked things, and the spirit want to do the righteous thing. There's physical adultery. So this means that you're going off, that you're sleeping with another man's wife, okay? With another Akim's wife or another man, okay? If a woman have sex with someone, she's married to this man. And then if she got it with another man, she's adultering, okay? She does adultery, and the other man does adultery too. And you normally in ancient days you should be stoned for that, okay? So fornication means homosexuality, okay? If you fornicate and homosexual, you need to depart from that, because it's the lust of the flesh. Uncleanness. So for an example, you eat swine's flesh, you're unclean, okay? You need to stop there. Lasciviousness, okay? It's lucky if I can pronounce this right, but it's Galatians chapter 5 verse 19. And so this means Salakia, endless lust. If you endless lust after this woman, man, you're always like, "Hey man, I need to get her, I need to humble her, I need to humble her, I need to humble her," man. You got this endless lust in you. You need to depart from these things, okay? Verse 20. Adultery, which means following other gods, okay? Witchcraft, hatred, variance, emulations, wrath, strife, seditions, heresies, envyings, murderers, drunkenness, revelings, okay? So all these things are the lust of the flesh, okay? So works of the flesh, Salakia, and the lust of it, okay? Of the which I tell you before, as I have also told you in time past, that they which do such things shall not inherit the kingdom of Yahawah. So if you do these wicked things, if you fall going after these things, if you're an adulterer and murderer, if you spiritual adulterer, if you an homosexual, man, you won't inherit the kingdom of Yahawah. So we need to depart from that. We need to repent for this, okay? Man, I didn't knew it, but I was an adulterer too, okay? Simply like that, man, okay? So I repent for that too. We need to repent, okay? And if with your arms, man, like I made the other lesson, man, if you do good things, if you do good deeds, like for example, to your brother, if you help him out, man, or you help somebody out, man, it's a good deed, and your sins got to be blotted out for that, man. First John chapter 3, verse 18, man, like it says. Just say of Yahawah, man. Verse 22. But the fruit of the Spirit is love, like I explained before. What is love? To follow the commandments of Yahawah Hasham Yahawashi. Joy, peace, long-suffering, gentleness, goodness, faith, meekness, which means gentleness too, okay? Temperance, okay? Against such there is no law, okay? So, against these things there's no law. So, these things are righteous, okay? This is why it says in 18, but if you be led of the Spirit, ye are not under the law, okay? So you won't go off, man. Verse 24, and they that have Hamashiachs, Salakia, they that are Hamashiachs. So if you, one of your Hamashiachs elect, man, if you're one of the 144,000, okay, have crucified the flesh. So they have crucified the flesh and affections and lust. So you put the flesh aside and follow the law, statutes, commandments of Yahawah Hasham Yahawashi, okay? You put the wicked things aside and want to do the righteous things, okay? This is what the elect is doing, man. They follow the statutes, commandments to the best of their ability, okay? And nothing else. If they listen to a law, man, they immediately do it, okay? So now we go to the book of Galatians, chapter 6, verse 8. For he that soweth to his flesh shall of the flesh reap corruption. So if you do wicked things in the flesh, you're going to reap the wicked things that you did in the flesh, okay? But he that soweth to the Spirit shall of the Spirit reap life everlasting. So this is saying, if you do the righteous things, if you follow the law, statutes, commandments to the best of your ability, if you go on the highways and hedges doing the work and diligence and sincerity, okay? You're doing the Salakia. You sow the Spirit, okay? You sow the work of the Spirit, and you're gonna reap the everlasting life for that, okay? Salakia, I will mark it real quick because your part precept. So now we're going to Galatians chapter 4, verse 29, and it says, the book of Galatians chapter 4, verse 29, and it says, but as then he that was born after the flesh persecuted him that was born after the Spirit, even so it is now. So if you, for an example, man, if you're going to highways and hedges, okay, if you're going out there, man, if you bring a priesthood up there with someone, flesh is cutting because the flesh is sharper than a two-edged sword, okay, like it says in Hebrews 4 and 12. I will get it after that, okay? So, man, if you're going out there, man, these people that are of the flesh, okay, these 2/3, these heathen, going against you, man. If an righteous who listen and learning, who still in this truth, who will believe in the Most High, man, and Yahawah Hasham Yahawashi, he gonna support you, man, but he won't go against you like these wicked as flesh because it cuts them, okay? And this is happening, okay? Because you cut them with the things that you're saying. Because they say like, God loves everyone. You cut them with, God doesn't love everyone. God hates, man. They're going against you. Another example, you're saying like, the word is only for Israel. They're going against this word is for everyone, okay, they're saying. But like it says in Psalm 147, 19 to 20, he only gave his law, statutes, commandments unto Jacob and Israel, man. Which is Jacob, man. Okay? So now we go to the book of Hebrews, chapter 4, Salakia, verse 11, verse 12, Salakia. Book of Hebrews chapter 4 verse 12, and it says, for the word of Yahawah is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword. So it's sharper than a two-edged sword, like I said, man. Siapa, piercing even the dividing as under of soul and spirit. Okay? It cuts them, man. It cuts them. This is why we always stay saying like this, cut them, okay? We need to cut these even, okay? And of the joints and marrow. And this Salakian is a discerner of thoughts and intents of the heart. Okay? So Salakia. So now we're going back to Galatians 4 verse 29. But as then he that was born after the flesh persecuted him that was born after the spirit, even so it is now. Okay? So the people of the flesh persecute the people of the spirit, okay? And it doesn't matter, man. I just want one edification real quick, man. Don't care about these people looking weird at you, okay? You're doing the work of Yahawah, Yahawashi, and that's it, man. If they're looking weird at you, let them look, man. You can do nothing against it, man. If you fight against it, you're going after lust of the flesh again, okay? Because a wise man is slow to wrath, okay? Like it says in Proverbs, okay? So the wisest serpent harms his dove, okay? So now we go to the book of Matthew, chapter 26 verse 41, and it says, watch and pray that ye enter not into temptation, okay? So watch and pray. So we need to watch out and pray that we don't fall into temptation, okay? The spirit indeed is willing. The spirit wants to do that, okay? But the flesh is weak. And we don't want to do it. So now we go to the book of 2 Corinthians. Salakia. 2 Corinthians chapter 10 verse 10. And it says, for his letters say they are weighty and powerful, but his bodily presence is weak, and his speech contemptible, okay? So his spirit was strong, his outward appearance was weak, okay? This is why we need to renew our inward man, not our outward man, okay? Now we go to the book of Luke, chapter 26 verse 39. The book of Luke chapter 24 verse 39, and it says, behold my hands and my feet, that it is I myself, handle me, and see, for the spirit have not flesh and bones as ye see me have, okay? So the spirit is contrary to the flesh, man, okay? The spirit doesn't have this flesh and bones, man. Just want to bring that out. Now we go to the book of John chapter 6 verse 63, and it says, it is the spirit that quickeneth, the flesh provideth nothing. So if you grown in the spirit, if you grown in this truth, man, this flesh provides nothing, because they are two contrary things, okay? The words that I speak unto you, they are spirit and they are life, okay? So the word of Yahawashi, they are spirit and life. So this is the spirit and this is life, man. This gives you life. This is right, man. If you see it like that, man, if you follow Lord's commandments, man, you're going